chill, gang, love, namaste, and I'm up in this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. So if you don't like the truth, baby, this ain't the channel for you. Backspace delete and do what you gotta do. When my ancestors and my guides and my spirit tell me to lay low, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I haven't been around. Well, I haven't been.
Hello, and
Yeah,
how are you?
I haven't been going live, but it was all according to my ancestors. I had to do what I had to do. And I'm going to always listen to my guys first and foremost and my intuition. But other than that, we're going to get directly into your messages here today. I'm excited to be channeling for you all. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. Period. Okay. Yeah, I haven't poured from this deck in so long, so I want to use this one. That's about to die too. Okay. Somebody went from underdog to successful, and somebody is pregnant. Somebody has a spirit, or your child that's here is a spirit baby. It's an ancestor that reincarnated. That's for somebody. Karmic caught on video in police custody, less than 5 years. Okay, when somebody got caught committing a crime on camera, and the police have this video in their custody. This could be somebody that you've known or been with for less than 5 years, hung around for less than 5 years. So take it how it resonates. Riding on your high horse. Yeah, somebody don't think that they got caught doing something, but like let's say, okay, you have people that's bystanders that stand around and they record crimes. You got cameras that's around the area that could have picked up on a person. Like when police are investigating something, they look at like business cameras, ring cameras potentially that's around. Somebody got caught doing something, but it's like their ego is so big and they think they got away with something. Say God resonate. Or divine masculine. Somebody, you're not the karmic. Somebody think that they're a karmic in a situation, and I could be speaking about a divine masculine. Um, this could be due to a person's actions high, where they view themselves as the karmic to their actual divine feminine high, and that's not the case. Hi, everybody. Somebody here is fulfilling their soul mission, or somebody's not fulfilling their soul mission because they believe that they're the karmic. Thank you. How are you? Hi, Reese. Okay. Somebody could be life path 3, have a 3-year-old, be born on the third day or the third month. Take it as an 8. Somebody is resurrecting over sacrifices. Or you know what this could be? Somebody tried to sacrifice a divine masculine and this person resurrected. It was a clip I seen a while ago, and they like drove somebody out to the woods and thought that they killed somebody and left them on the side of the road. And then when they seen him, they like saw a fucking ghost because they didn't believe that he was alive, but he was alive. But that could be the case, and or somebody got caught trying to implement moves to sacrifice somebody due to there being cameras near the scene. Eh? Come on now. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids, right? Somebody was going through financial abuse in this situation, or could be very financially abusive, whereas like a person uses finances to control the individual, how they move, how they act, what they do, how they dress. 111 on the clock, intuition. Thank you, and you should not be here. You are people's test. If dark or light's going to collect, ultimately the choice is theirs. Thank you. Somebody here, when you meet people, it's like a judgment. It's like a test for other people to see how they treat you at face value. So whatever season All right, have a good one. Whatever season they met you in, it's a test if they're how they're going to treat you. So let's say an individual is financially struggling. You might bump into a person that's financially abusive, but it's like, okay, let me see how you're going to treat this individual, this chosen one, at face value. It's more so with that type of energy, and how they go about the situation manifest the type of karmic debt that they receive. So if they're financially abusive, they could be going through financial hardship right now because they were breadcrumbing you with their finances, giving you a little bit here and there, or just not giving to you. Don't ask me for shit. Is one of those accounts where they do card magic. Huh? Oh no, you guys should not be here. I do. Please, kids, just please leave. I'll do a reading for kids. Hi, but this is not the one. Somebody here, angel of happiness. You have an angel around you that is helping you come to terms with peace, serenity, happiness, balance. Yeah. So, or somebody's just learning how to bring themselves to a happy state. Not more so depending on other people, um, monetary things, depending on self to be happy. Thank you. It's a collective reading, so there's messages in here for you, but the whole reading is not for you. Thank you. So take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, somebody, your ancestors want you to know, stop indulging in dark and light energy. Um, Pick a side because there's no in between. So this is the energy of like they want to pray one day, then they in the car listening to Pooh Shiesty Dirk. Pick a side, or they want to pray one day, go to church one day, then they outside to, with friends that they know is a bad influence. Is going to lead them to do bad things. This is that type of energy, and your ancestors is like, no, pick a side. You can't be on the middle of the fence because the battle is between the spirit, not the flesh. So somebody here, you need to pick a side. What do you want to be at? No. Yeah, ain't no in between. It's my bad. The comments is just bad. So that's this energy where it's like a person, you're not realizing that you pray, you go to church or whatever spiritual practices you believe in. Then the next day, if you're out singing about murderers and because you know music capitalizes off of lust, gang activity, murders, it capitalizes off of that, and then you're singing it. Law of attraction still attracts. You're manifesting it. You need to pick a side because you're manifesting these scenarios, but you're praying for the opposite scenario. It's more so with that energy. Um, or the reason why a person is really messing with their happiness is because, like I said, it's what you consume, what you listen to, what you watch. All that manifests. Good energy. Do you fast? I do. Facts. You hear me? It's all about what you manifest. So, like I said, you can't be praying to get out of something, and then your ancestors release people out your life that's bringing you down, that's of the dark, that's spiritually attacking you with just what they say. And then you're back around these same said people, but praying for happiness and just praying to let the people that don't mean me well out my life. Oh, thank you. It's all love. So this is the energy where a person is getting help, aiding in their happiness, but you need to allow your ancestors to do what they're going to do to bring you to that state. Because you got to realize, like, happiness start internally. It start with you. So some people go through different relationships and have to be around a bunch of people to be happy, when ultimately it starts with you. You could be around a bunch of people. You ever be around a person and you're in a happy state and they're not, and they pull you down out of the happy state because of the energy that's in the room, and it's so potent, it's so loud. When you fast, that means you don't eat, at least for a certain period of time. That's fasting, you know. Life path 13. So this is that energy. Like I said, somebody needs to pick a side. It's no in between when it comes to this. Don't indulge in dark activities if you're manifesting things of the light. Don't, if your friends tell you, come on, let's go on a ride, and you know they up to no good, you know what they got going on, you know how they move, but you're praying for happiness, you're praying for peace. Would you hop your ass in that car knowing what they got going on? Are you gonna constantly go out with these same said females, go out to the club when you know I can't take them anywhere because we're bound to end up in some fights and some drama? And you being blind loyal will put yourself, insert yourself in some problems that you didn't start, that has nothing to do with you, that your crowd started. Are you gonna, at this point, blind loyalty is not the key. It's not the way to go. Pick a side. You can't say you want one thing and then you're out doing something completely different. That's not how that works. Okay? Somebody want to come in and bring somebody an offer of love. This could be new love. This could be somebody that you dealt with. Planning to switch you for their matrimony. This is somebody that you dealt with. It's the energy in the song Matrimony where he said basically the girl was always looking at the dude's page, asking like when am I not gonna be sharing you with all them? And he's like, look, I really want to switch you out for them. Like somebody's realizing who they was looking for their replacement. They got the replacements, and now they want to switch you for what they was entertaining. It's that type of energy. It's the energy of like you could ride with a person, you could be with a person through thick and thin, you could love a person down, you know? If they don't have genuine intent, if they don't want to be tied down, if they intentions with you are not pure, it's nothing that you can do in this world. I don't care how much you cook, how much you clean, how much you I got kids here. Do, you know, if this person don't want to do right by you, they're just not. So it's more so with an energy like now that a person then been out in the streets and did they do and did so much, they like, look, like, I really want to marry you, like, but that's for somebody, or somebody wants to come in and bring somebody an offer of love that was in this player energy. Is get a queen. Somebody could be doing the alkaline diet, drink alkaline water, let the shit go for good, no return. You are at a no return with this person. Okay, this is making sense. All right, somebody here, you're operating in your soul path mission, you're moving forward. Whereas this other person, you resurrected over sacrifices, and or this other person is finally resurrecting over sacrifices that was placed upon them with the people that they put over you. And your ancestors like, let this go. They're no good. Whether they're still in this player energy, they were a part of these sacrifices. Oh my God, yeah, I get it. He's basically cheating. Yeah, you know, I'm always tell the truth. Um, this is the type of individual where they could come to you and act pure, like, oh yeah, I want to be on the good side. I want to walk in my soul mission. I want to do the do, right? And then next thing you know, they're switching up. They're changing. They're operating more out of dark than light. It's that type of energy. They act like they want to be faithful and in a commitment, and then when you're there, next thing you know, they're entertaining options that's right in front of them, or they're so easily swayed by temptation. That's why your ancestors say, let it go because it's no good. This person is no good. This is a no return. This person could come around, act like they're happy, when really in reality, they're miserable. So they try to bring you down to a miserable state because your happiness triggers their unhappiness, it triggers their misery. It's this type of energy. This could be family, friends, lovers, but this is talking about an offer of love. And granted, this may be a person. You're not the karmic to this situation, but this person is in karmic energy. Confirmation? Yeah, I totally get it. I'm always tell the truth. Oh shit, this the real deal. You deserve this. Hitman protecting you. Somebody tried to like the fuck. Okay, I mean the freak. Kids. Uh, real facts. Hey, I'm not faking my gifts. No, everybody don't do that, you know. So you know, this is more so that type of energy. Somebody could have survived some sacrifices, resurrection over sacrifices, where a person was really a hitman in your life, a paid hitman was put in your life, or somebody tried to pay somebody to cause harm to an individual. This could be paid spell work. Take it how it resonate. Have a great night, okay? Somebody wanted you to believe that this was the real deal. You deserve this. You could fall all the way in this. They're in this matrimony energy. They learned their lessons. They realized that it ain't fun playing in the streets. But really, in reality, they were still in this energy. It's the energy of like trying to pull somebody back to put them on the shelf so you can continue to do you. Confirmation. This is that type of energy. Playing in your face, playing on your top, financially abusive. A person abusing you with finances. Whether it's like at the end of the day, if you was to fall on hard times with this person will control you with the finances that they have. This is that type of energy. Well, this is the type of energy that feel like they can do whatever they want to do, talk to whoever they want to talk to because they're more financially set up. This is that type of energy. You're not helping pay anything, so either get with the program or get lost. It's that type of energy. Somebody could have had a baby on somebody. That could be the spirit baby. Somebody went and had a baby with somebody that was your replacement, and you're realizing that it ain't what it seems. But like I said, this is just that energy of like, it's just no good and it's a no return. Let it go. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Understood self to overstood mission. Somebody here, you understand yourself, you do your shadow work, you do your reflection work. And that's why you understand your soul path, your mission, and what you're here to do. Somebody could be on the Dunkin' diet, alkaline diet, and Dunkin' diet, life path 9. Let me see something now, y'all. Yo, I'm actually prepared today. 2 tabbies. Hold on. If it's charged. Hey, and it's charged. I'm so proud of myself. Stop eating everybody cooking, okay? Somebody here, you can eat out a lot, eat at a lot of people's houses. This can be family too, where you go to a cookout and everybody bring a meal, bring a dish, and you eating at the cookout. Somebody here, you're eating everybody cooking. You got to realize everybody don't cook with pure intention. A person don't necessarily have to put period blood for there to be witchcraft in your food. It's the intent. If I don't like you and I'm cooking with a I don't like you intent and you eat it, you're putting that, you're digesting that energy. It's that type of energy. So somebody here, you need to stop eating out so much, eating other people cooking. If you don't know how to cook, learn to cook for yourself. It's that type of energy because at the end of the day, it's the intention behind the energy. You ever hear, don't let everybody in your head, because when you let a person that don't like you do your hair start to fall out. It's the same as eating everybody cooking. It's that type of energy. So somebody here just need to be mindful of what you're digesting, what you're putting in your body, and who is making what you're putting in your body. Eat from the trees and the bushes. I definitely recommend that. Eat things that nurtures you. We are what we eat. You eating dead meat. What do you think? Why do you think people have health issues and their bodies start breaking down on them so early? Versus you eating something that's live, fruits, plants, vegetables, and it's nurturing you. And then our bodies can't even digest real meat. Like, our intestines are completely different from animals. Animals that push out quick because they can digest it, but us, we can't. So somebody here just need to be very mindful of who food you're consuming. I don't. 314, March 14th. I am Kashaki, or somebody could be Pisces energy. I am Kashaki. That's an ancestor card for me. Okay, somebody is projecting that somebody's addicted to something. It's the energy of a person ain't addicted to drinking, smoking, but maybe the people around you or people from your past seeing you in a state where you were drinking and smoking, and you're projecting that that's your energy in the now. It's like, no, that ain't me. Um, and when they're trying to project this energy, they're trying to get it to cling and attach to you, and you too get addicted to something. Or somebody just speaking addiction over a person's life, and they're not in that energy at all. Like, okay, C could be significant. Somebody first, middle, last name could start with C. or this could be somebody that's around somebody, me, that's you. Um, every dog has its day. Somebody is reaping really bad karmic debt, but it's just that energy of like, watch how you treat people and watch what bridges you burn because you never know when you have to cross them again. And watch who you think that is. Somebody thought somebody was replaceable, that you could find this person in anybody. This person don't mean anything, and now they're finally realizing that everybody is not replaceable. Everybody does not bring what another individual has to bring to the table. We're our own individuals. At the end of the day, you could copy, try to mold a person to be a person, but that's not that person. And somebody is realizing everything that they put out, everything that they dished out is they're getting back. Hi, beautiful Miss Sagittarius. This is my boy Ramon, or Mr. Sagittarius from Detroit. Hi, how are you? I see you're still making it happen. I missed you. My ancestors told me to lay low, and I don't question them. I just do. It was a full moon coming up, and I already peeped that they were attacking me from the first up to the full moon. The full moon was the 8-8 portal. Look, I'm paying attention more. And I was getting attacked from the first. And I'm like, okay, if I get in the limelight, um, knowing that I've been under severe spiritual attack, I'm giving them me on a platter. No. So my ancestors told me to fall back, lay low, and let this full moon pass, and then pop back out with a blah blah. Yeah. You know. So I just listen. Um, and they still try to attack me on the full moon, but it is what it is. At this point, I don't be caring, cause they gonna get what they dish out. Okay. Take care of yourself. Still real like always, our queen. Absolutely. You can't take the real from me. See, they just tried it. Hi. They be trying to use my live to do spell work on me. Destiny swap spell work. Destiny swap and spell work back broke failed. This shit backfired. I'm telling you, they just tried it, like literally. But it is what it is. They're not gonna stop me from doing what I'm destined to do. Period. I'm here to awaken people, and that's what I'm gonna do. So somebody tried to send out. They tried to swap destinies with an individual. Tried to act like you and take on your energy. That's a form of destiny swapping where you got the copycat energies around you, and they more so try to copy your essence, how you move, how you walk, how you talk. Tried to destiny swap karmic depth. Somebody tried to destiny swap something and did spell work on an individual, and it broke. It backfired. That spell work don't have a grip on said person. Get over it. Get over yourself at this point. Hi, Goddess. Hi, Goddess. How are you? Somebody here is going through, you feel like you're going through things, some major storms happening in your life. Just things feel like it's destructing or things being ripped apart. People walking out of your life, being forced to walk away from something. As somebody here, you're going through major storms for bigger blessings, okay? At the end of every storm, there's the beauty after the storm. You might have to rebuild, but there's beauty after the storm, okay? So somebody here, just know that it pays off and it gets better. You just need to make it through. Don't try to find loopholes to go around it. Make it through. You don't find any light without darkness. You have to go through the dark to get the light. We come into this world in darkness. We're in the womb. Really needed to hear that. Oh, I'm here for you. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So I'm glad that it reached you. When you think about birthright, the wound is dark. So you come into the world and then you come out, the baby see the light, they cry, they tap the beauty. We come into this realm in darkness. Cautious minds will know what I'm talking about. Uncautious minds will be naive to it. So you have to go through them 9 months in the womb, and it's dark in the womb, and then you come out and you see the light. Think of your storms like that. At the end of the day, it may seem like it's hard, it's rough, but it's only temporary. You gotta understand that you gotta go through temporary uncomfortability to be successful. To get through anything in life, you gotta be uncomfortable first. A successful person ain't never had a period where they weren't uncomfortable. Confirmation. So if you're trying to build success, you're gonna have those periods where you're uncomfortable, where you're pushed way beyond your limits. But if I'm not pushed beyond my limits, how would I know how far I will prevail? It's that type of energy. So somebody here just need to really understand that It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's to build strength, character. Hi, Faxy Deaf talking to me. Hey, I'm here to help, okay? I am. So just, you gonna make it through, okay? You will. And I love that for you. And the harder your calling, the bigger the blessings on your life, okay? Somebody's a boss ass bitch. Somebody's an entrepreneur here. Or somebody could have problems with their business, love life, family, getting to happiness, whatever the case may be. Somebody here, you moving this boss energy when you come in the room. It's more so the energy like, I just saw a post that I shared, 3 to 4 years ago. And it said, real leaders, when real leaders step into the room, followers are intimidated, but other leaders are inspired. It's that type of energy where you're a boss, you move like a boss. So when you step into the room with other bosses, they're not intimidated by you, they're inspired by you, and you're inspired by them. Whereas people that's not in them shoes don't really understand the boss mentality because all they did was work all their life. So they haven't broke past that generational curse in their bloodline. So of course, a worker's mentality and a boss mentality is two complete different things because a boss is going to take risk. It may be calculated risk. It may be risk people don't understand. Whereas a worker is like, let's just go to work. That's a stable check. We're going to do what we got to do to make sure we make it to the next check, to maintain, to survive. There's two different mentalities. So how could you be a boss trying to take construction criticism from a worker? They're going to lead you down a path of being a worker. Somebody, cars that a person could drive or people around them could be a GMC, a Honda, a Hummer, or a Hyundai. Or this could have been cars that somebody had in this life. The answer is yes, if you were thinking of something. Ancestral message. Hope it was fun while it lasted. It's your turn now. Yeah, whoever was doing the spell work, it's really their turn to eat that shit. So I wouldn't even. I was just finished. Oh, I've been seeing this car, Altima. I've been seeing that a lot. A Lexus. I've been seeing that a lot. Those could be significant. Somebody's very envious. So a person's only attacking a person out of an envious state. This is the type of energy like, if y'all dealt with the same dude, instead of them looking at it from the situation of, if they, let's say a dude is, or a female is somebody that you dealt with in your past, and whomever this envious person is dealing with that person now. This is this type of, and it's the insecure pick me energy, where this is the type of person that more so get envious at the ex companion versus seeing the situation really for what it is. They do a lot of things out of envy, playing spell work, try to fight a person, try to one up a person. They do all this out of an envious state. And now they're realizing every dog has his day, try to blast the person out on social media, try to make a mockery out of the person. This is that type of energy, or somebody could have an envious spirit around them. The thing is, the most craziest snake outs wasn't from people that consider themselves that don't like me from afar. It was people that was right up underneath me. And this could be the energy where you got people underneath you and you're trying to build and they're trying to break you down. How are you trying to build with leeches and people that's trying to build, break down the empire that you're trying to build? Yes, I feel you. I'm 22 years young, and I'm glad you do. So it's that type of energy. You can't build a legacy with a person that's trying to tarnish the legacy. They trying to tarnish your name behind the scenes, and you trying to build a legacy that's everlasting. You're not trying to be infamous. You're trying to be famous. But the people you got is stabbing you behind your back. You trying to say your business is credible. These people behind your back saying that you do blase and blase, and it's not credible. True. You hear me? So this is that type of energy where they're doing it out of an envious state. And you say you happy, you in a relationship, this is the type of person to be testing your person behind your back. Because they know it affects you. They know it gets to you. It's all about one-upping you versus building with you. This is not the type of person like, damn, how can we both get out this situation and get in a better situation? This is the type of person that's since I'm not driving the ship, I'm gonna poke holes in this bitch and we both gonna fall. They rather sabotage themselves, sacrifice themselves to see your demise and your fall. This is that type of energy. And it's all out of envy. Whether it's around you or not. Ha ha ha. I'm so serious. I am so serious. Or a person did all this out of envy. And now they're realizing every dog has his day. You can't do wicked deeds and treat people any type of way and think that it's not going to catch up to you. And you were the test that got sent into their life. Now they're reaping that shit back. Clock it. And thank you, Bryson. I, first, middle, last, initial. So I see. Somebody could like ice, or somebody could have been on ICU recently. Healing, not dating. Somebody here, you're healing, not dating. And why does it seem like when I meet people, right? And this could just be like an experience, or somebody could have just made it home. This could be an experience to somebody where it's like you meet people and they're like, "Are you single?" Yeah, but I'm on my self love journey, and they think that that means constantly pursue you. No, I'm on my self love journey. I plan to continue to walk it. That could be significant to somebody. End of toxic cycles and levels. Somebody here, you ended toxic cycles in your life. You let this go. You realize that a lot of people try to sabotage you out of envy. A lot of people try to sacrifice you out of envy. They put you on the forefront to set you up and set up your sacrifice behind the scenes. It's that type of energy. Let a person think that they lead and let a person think that they in the spotlight. Let a person think that they got the keys, but really in reality, people orchestrating things behind the scenes for your demise. Let a person think that they let a person think that they got a place in my heart. Let a person think that they're the only one to be orchestrating your demise. Because they feel like you're riding on your high horse. Because you love yourself, because you move with principle, morals, values. You got a moral compass. You feel like because you outgrew them circumstances. See, these is the crab in the bucket ass mentality as people. Where it's like I'm trying to bring the keys back to y'all so we all can grow. So we all can eat. Somebody could have had an IU recently. But these are the type of people that more so look at you like, who the fuck you think you is? You think you better than me? When you're really trying to put them onto some gems that you found out due to bumping your head and growing and learning and gaining wisdom, these are the type of people that more so, they don't look at it like you're trying to teach them, you're trying to help them heal, you're trying to elevate them. They look at it like you think you got a little bit of money and you think you all that. These is them type of people. You think you got a little bit of wisdom, you think you better than us. Don't forget where you came from. It's like the reason I'm moving different is because I don't forget where I came from, but I'm not trying to stay where I came from. I'm trying to elevate from where I came from. Where these people rather stay where they came from and not elevate their mind, body, soul, spirit, their mentality. They're not trying to elevate. They want to stay there. So leave their ass there. Some people, I learned that some people will turn around and try to sacrifice when you try to take back information to them and help them elevate and grow and give them keys. it's it's a sad world. It's sad people's mentality. But at the end of the day, you can't control how people move or when you give people gems, if they're gonna take them gems or not. You cannot control that. All you can do is control yourself and your environment. And if you outgrew that environment, I wouldn't put myself willingly back in that environment. After you identify these people don't want to grow and they love that environment. Some people like that sob story. So they don't want to better their circumstances and their situation because the sob story gets them attention. Some people, somebody here, your soulmate is an informant. So they could be a friend, family, lover. A soulmate is somebody that meets you on a soul level of whatever season that you're in. So if I'm elevating, it'll be an elevated soulmate. But if I'm in karmic energy, these could have been karmic soulmates around you when you were operating in karmic energy before you gained any wisdom. Somebody's an informant. Or this could be somebody that's around somebody. Take it how it resonates. Deuces, somebody saying deuces to somebody. Because somebody only brings drama to their life. You got to understand that You got some people that when they grow, they don't grow their mentality. So you see them still in fights. They could be knocking on fucking 50, 40. They still in fights, pulling up to fights, recording fights, being messy as fuck. You outgrew this. But these are the same people because you outgrew it. I look at you like you weak. Because you outgrew them circumstances and you're not operating that mentality. But these are those people that want to stay there. They crave toxicity. They crave drama. And when you elevate past that, you end toxic cycles. You identify, damn, you're toxic to my mind, body, soul, spirit. This is not something I need, especially if I'm going to a new level. If you move off emotions and I start bringing in wealth, or I'm trying to build a brand, I'm trying to build a business, but you're moving off emotions, you can tarnish my legacy. Everything can fall based off of you making an emotional decision out of impulse. You moving too quick and making a decision out of impulse and doing some shit quick can make everything I built fall. Why do I need you around me? Because when we go into this new level, we got to move with professionalism. You got to learn to control yourself. People out there in the professional world are going to say things that you don't like, you don't want to hear, some truth, some not true, try to antagonize you. But if you're moving off impulse, you can jeopardize and sacrifice everything that we built up to this point because you made a decision out of impulse. It's this type of energy where it's like, I understand I got to move professional and move completely different than the individual that's moving like they don't got shit to lose. I got shit to lose. Or they could have shit to lose, but they don't identify what they have to lose. Somebody hear you the love of my life. Somebody look at you like the love of their life. And or like I said, this could just be that energy of like a person, they don't want to let you go, but they don't want to love you right. They come in and tell you lies, sweet lies, soft lies, white lies. They juice stories up and make it seem like it's that, and it's not that. But it's only to get you back into these toxic cycles, bonded to these toxic cycles. They want you here so then you don't elevate here. They trying to keep you here at this toxic level. Bondage, obsession, shackles to toxicity. Where it's like I elevated past it, but you keep trying to pull me down to it. Then you try to come around, juice the story up, make it seem like it's something, make it seem like, oh, I'm the love of your life. But really, in reality, every time you get me back there, you gamble me. You play with me. You play on my feelings. You look at it like it's a weakness. You look at vulnerability like it's something to play with and clown. Somebody feel like somebody see right through them. 717. This could be somebody birthday, or just a number that somebody could see. Positive news. You've been thinking about reuniting, thinking about your twin flame. Give it a try. Forgiveness and compassion are the main key points of union between you and mirrored souls. Somebody here, you're on your twin flame journey and you've been thinking about reuniting with a twin flame, but you need to practice forgiveness on this journey because you're going to go back carrying resentment, anger with this person, whomever. You guys are mirroring each other. You mirror the good and the bad with your twin flame. So they might trigger something in you that's not healed. Somebody chose dark for money. Money is coming in, honey. Or somebody here in your business is gonna boss up. You're gonna start making a lot of money. And or that could be for somebody. Somebody chose to be on the dark side of things. They like the lifestyle that they live. It's like they were in the middle of the fence and then they just went one way. And it could be for fast cash. It could be about money, power, control, conquer, divide, destroy. Money. Money is the root of all evil. And it's what you do with the money. Money is not necessarily evil. It's the person that has the money and how they move with the money and what they do for the money. Are you going against your moral values to make money? It's that type of energy. So of course the person that's moving pure hearted and good intention and not doing reckless things, it's gonna take longer to make what you want to make and build a legacy because you're not stepping on people to get to the top. It reminded me of a video I seen, and this dude, I think he put like 100 $50 on his suit, right? Now, mind you, he walking around. He had a sign: "Take if you need." He go by so many people. I'm talking about lawyers, people that's wearing Versace bags, Michael Kors bags, whatever you name it. They come up, they taking hella money. He like, you got on a whole. That's the only reason I know the person name because he called it out. He like, you got on Louis Vuitton, but you're taking money. She's like, yeah, I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. Greed is the root of all evil. So he come through all these people that's really in a good position and they got it to give, but they rather take. Then he come up on a homeless guy. The homeless guy get up, he take $2. And I'm like, damn, he could potentially be homeless because he chose to take the path of righteousness and not be greedy or do wicked things for gain. He take $2. He said, that's all I need. I just needed $2 to get some more food. And that's just stuck out to me because it's like all these other people that had it to give, they rather just take. Whereas the person that didn't have it to give wasn't greedy, just took what he needed. So dude ended up blessing him with money and whatever the case may be. It reminds me of a season I was in. When I went through my homeless season, a little girl confided in me and she said that she was getting bullied at school because of the shoes that she was wearing. People used to clown her or laugh at her. And I'm like, even though I was homeless, I think I had like, what, 2 to 3 pairs of shoes with me. But I had these one shoes. I can't remember what they were called or what brand, but they were some good looking shoes and they were up to date with style. And I'm like, okay, I gave her a pair of my shoes. I didn't have it to give, but I just gave because at the end of the day, I want you to have a good experience as a child and not go to school and worry about people clowning you. It's that type of energy. It's that type of energy. And she was so happy. So, and that was the highlight of my day. I didn't realize, I didn't care about what I was losing and I was going to gain in the situation. I just did. Whereas you got a person that they chose darkness deliberately because they like the lifestyle and they like the money that come with it. I do wicked shit for gain. I get fast cash, fast females, fast males. I like that lifestyle. Somebody is sacrificing for a twin flame relationship behind the scenes. Or somebody twin flame finally want to walk their path and their soul mission and they're making a lot of sacrifices behind the scenes because they really want to do it. And y'all could be at a no return. Or that does not have to mean that. Somebody made a lot of sacrifices when it came to the twin flame journey, or somebody's twin flame is realizing a lot of the sacrifices that you made behind the scenes. Take it how it resonates. Trying to swap destiny or souls. Yeah, that shit backfired. Yeah, somebody was really content. Or somebody tried to destiny swap with a person to take their twin flame. And that could be the energy that they chose dark because they could currently be with that person and or they could have did the long-term commitment with the person that hasn't got married, had kids, and they fell and play with this person's plans for them because they was trying to destiny swap with them anyways. It's like do all the work and try to swoop in and take the ending. Somebody here, an ancestor left some type of inheritance behind for you. This could be a deceased ancestor. They put you on a wheel. A truth is going to come. Could have left you a house, land, money, insurance policy. Could have had an insurance policy through their job. Some truth is going to come out about an inheritance for you. Or somebody tried to take somebody's divine inheritance. Ancestor inheritance. You have people that try to take inheritance that's for a whole nother person, whether they play on a person's mental illnesses and get them to unwillingly sign, like a person that got dementia, Alzheimer's, they're not going to remember. So they could play on that situation and or lie about an inheritance, withhold an inheritance. A person could have left their will with a particular person. It was like, make sure you give it to these people. Didn't give it to a lawyer, but they gave it to particular people. And this person was mad because it wasn't them. So somebody here, yeah, you're going to get a truth about an inheritance that was left behind for you. Somebody didn't want to see somebody in a better position and or tried to play somebody like they weren't mentally wrapped tight to receive the inheritance, not mentally wrapped tight or responsible to receive the inheritance. It's a lot of case scenarios where a person tried to really play a person out of their inheritance. You're too violent for this inheritance. or try to fight somebody tooth and nail for this inheritance. Take it how it resonates. Somebody here got left something. A karmic baby daddy. Somebody could be a karmic baby daddy in or let's just see where this is going. Somebody could have went through this with a karmic baby daddy. Blaming others or you for their karma. Or somebody could be in this karmic baby daddy energy and you're shifting blame. They want to play the point the finger game instead of pointing back at themselves and seeing what the fuck they do. How they move. Papa was a Rolling Stone energy. Where he laid his head was his home. Angel of transformation. Somebody here is transforming. So somebody don't want to take a step back and look at self. They rather blame other people. They're avoiding accountability. So it's not helping them grow. And that's why they're still in this karmic baby daddy ass energy. Or somebody got a karmic ass baby daddy. Somebody here, you're growing to be the best version of yourself. God is vibration. Or somebody could have been in this karmic baby daddy energy and they're transforming and growing to be the better version of themselves. Or like I said, somebody dealing with a karmic baby daddy could have pushed somebody to transform and grow to be a better version of themselves. It's easy to say what you would do in a situation until you in it. It's easy to say, well, I would have just left, and then you in it, and you got a partner that's financially abusive, that's doing this, that, and the third, and then it's like, okay, it's either I'm gonna choose myself or walk away. I'm gonna choose myself or stay for the kids. It's easy. I'm telling you, like growing up, I used to look at my mom and be like, oh yeah, like you should have did this, you should have did that, you should have did this. But now I'm a generational curse breaker and shit. And it's like, damn, when you in it, it's really a battle, but you got to do what's best for you. It's that type of energy, and do what's best for your child. Somebody is thinking of you every day. It's that all I do is think of you. Somebody here, you need to move, or you've been feeling like you need to move, getting the nudge to move. Somebody here, you need to move, and your ancestors are advising you to move. Or if you're trying to grow and be a better version of yourself, and your surroundings is pulling you the fuck down. Karmic caught up in court case, justice, jail time. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody got caught on camera, and they got somebody caught up in court. Your intuition, listen to the shit. Somebody needs to listen to their intuition. Heavy on listening to your intuition. Heavy on it. Somebody here, you be second guessing yourself or second guessing your intuition. Or how you feel about people. It's like, no. You didn't get that feeling for no reason. Believe what you see. I just saw a post and she said, when you hop your ass, I can't remember what she said word for word, so I'm going to just reword it to what it meant to me, okay? Basically, when you hop on a train ride and you stay longer than you intended on doing, that ticket is extra expensive. As in, when you tolerate things or you're in situations that you know you ain't got no business being in, the price you're going to have to pay in the end is going to be more expensive than if you would have got off the train and walked away from the get-go. It's that type of energy. What we settle for is going to end the situations in a bigger red flag. It's like going into a situation. You know this person's a liar. You know this person's a cheater. But you settle and you settle and you stick around. Like, okay, maybe they'll tell the truth. And then a big lie ends the relationship overall. A big lie is the reason you fall out with a person. It's that type of energy. Watch what checks you cash or you willingly partaking in signing, because you might have to pay a bigger price in the end than what you intended to. When we settle, we sacrifice more than we even intended to, whether it's sacrificing more of our time, resources, our energy, us. You give more than you intended to in that situation. You ever stay and stay and stay and keep forgiving, and then you end up sacrificing way more than you intended to in the long run? It's that type of energy. Listen to yourself. Life Path 14. Somebody here follow your path, not everybody else's. Rewrite your own history. Somebody's trying to reach out to people to teach them about their path and what they're supposed to do. Follow your path, not everybody else. Rewrite your history. Why are you trying to follow the history of generational curses that's been passed down for generations? Why are you trying to rewrite your history? When you're a generational curse breaker, you're rewriting your bloodline history. You're rerouting these curses because you're healing them. They can't cling and attach to your further bloodline. And you can also heal people that's willing to heal, that's already here, that's a part of your bloodline and other people. But stop trying to conform to things that you know around you is toxic. It's that energy you see things going up. You're like, when I get older, I swear I'm not gonna do this when I get older to my kids. Then you get older and do the same thing to your kids that you know harmed your inner child. Hmm? Okay. Somebody here, two people are manifesting a union. Both parties want this, or both parties are manifesting it, whether you're intentionally or unintentionally doing it. Somebody here, you're unlocking more cautiousness. You're you're tapping into different dimensions of knowledge, higher levels of consciousness. You're awakening to a lot. Or somebody could awaken to their twin flame journey, who their twin flame is, or who the karmics are in their life, who the betrayals came from in their life. Take it how it resonates. Somebody here, you're going through a lot of awakenings in consciousness. Somebody is very sneaky. I'm telling you, or somebody, you feel like somebody is sneaky and your intuition is telling you them. They're telling you this person is so sneaky. But it's like ignoring yourself. Like, nah. Mm-mm. But you, I don't, it's the energy of like, you feel like somebody's sneaky, so you start to ask more questions. It's because your intuition, you're ignoring the feeling and trying to create this reality of what is not, of what you want it to be versus what you're feeling and see. So you ask more questions and ask more questions, but you know deep down inside they sneaky or they sneaking off on you. Secrets come out. Secrets are coming out. Take heed to your surroundings. Yeah, somebody here. Some secrets are coming out. Your ancestors are leading you and guiding you. Or the ancestors could be telling you to pay attention to your surroundings. Take heed to your surroundings. Listen more than being seen. Because this is a part of your ancestors leading you so you know what's really going on around you. Okay, somebody's faking a pregnancy, y'all. Ooh. Somebody's acting pregnant to keep somebody stuck. Somebody do not want somebody to walk away. Didn't I say in my last reading, I said it's that Norbit energy where he was trying to leave Rasputia because he really felt like he found his one, he was in love, she was nice, but Rasputia was so abusive. And so she was like, Norbit, I'm with child. Don't leave. He said, you're with child. And she kept him there by a thread just from saying she was pregnant. Or somebody could sit back, pay attention to how a person treat their kids and how they love their kids and how they go hard for their kids. And so they felt like, okay, since I see how you move when it comes to kids or your kid, hell yeah, I got a baby. And it's yours. For real. She was like, I'm with child. Don't leave. He said, you with child? And hugged her like, what? What she finna leave? She beating your ass. You just caught her cheating in the bed with a whole nother man. Like, it's like his mind forgot about everything that happened and transpired. And all he could think about was that child. And maybe that's how somebody move, where it's like when it comes to their kids, they try to make it work. They don't want to create broken homes, so they'll try to make it work with an individual. So somebody was like, oh yeah, I'm finna fake a baby on me. I ain't even pregnant. But they got you thinking that though. Whomever. It's like I can forgive the past. My main focus is us raising this kid, being on the same accord. And they using this baby, cough, cough, because they ain't pregnant. But they using this as bait to keep a person stuck. Because maybe a person is a family-based individual and they don't want broken homes. So they'll try to make it work and make it work and work. And they, or they trying to fake a pregnancy to really get pregnant. Like, I'm pregnant anyway. You might as well not even use protection because I'm already pregnant anyway. Tracking the ovulation day, like, okay, this is the day I, this is the day I, this is the day I can conceive. I'm most fertile this day. I just gotta have sex with him with this day. Calculating the days and shit. I just gotta have sex with him this day because I'm ovulating this day, and that means I'll be pregnant by. Okay. Can't go to light till you forgive me from rape. Somebody here, your rape is past. Somebody could have got raped and your rape is passed over. Whereas they can't pass over into a new, reincarnate in a new life to learn their lessons because the person ain't forgave them. So it's like you're binding their spirit here because you're harboring the pain from it. I'm sorry I was conditioned to think it was normal. This person was raped growing up or raped by somebody else. Because you know, with rapists, they mold you. So they'll mold like a kid coming up. And then next thing you know, the kid come up and they're doing the same thing where they molded this kid and told him keep it on the hush. And then they're doing the same thing to another kid or another person. It's that type of energy. So somebody just really need to dive into your shadow work in this rape wounding because it can make you unavailable to kids, detached from kids. It could either turn you gay because you don't. If you got raped by the opposite gender, you don't want the opposite gender touching you, so you turn gay because it's a constant reminder of the trauma that you endured from the opposite gender. Um, what was I about to say? Some people turn really promiscuous, where they have sex with a lot of people to feel love and fill that void of what happened to them. Whereas some people turn reserved and you have sex with the same toxic individual because you don't want to have multiple. You don't, and that's a good thing, but you're doing it from a trauma response. It's okay to be reserved and not get your body up. I'm all with it, I'm all for it. But somebody here, I'm not for having sex with the same toxic person because you don't want to. You're preserving yourself so you don't want to go out and you giving your body to a motherfucker that is really toxic. Keep being preserved. Take your celibate journey. But don't call that person back because you don't want to rack your bodies up. No, just be celibate. Learn your body. Get toys. Toys ain't so bad. Now I'm back in spirit. Now I'm back in tune with spirit. I see now what your destiny is. Sorry for not believing in you. E. I said somebody could like ice, or somebody could have listened to that song, Ice, Ice, Baby. Or somebody ancestor could have played this. Ice, ice, baby. Somebody, it's that energy of like, before a person passed over Ray, they could have sided with karmic cycles, generational curses. They could have seen you in a bad limelight. Let's say somebody lost somebody when they was little and they were acting out of trauma, out of wanting attention, even if it was the wrong attention. Somebody passed over seeing somebody in a negative light or a negative scope. And now that they're in the spirit, they see the bigger picture versus what they seen when they were here. And it's the energy of they ain't really believing you because of the energy that you were moving in when they were here or what they heard you were doing. This could be an energy that really wasn't around you, but having ties to your family and your family call anytime you do something mischievous. This could be that type of energy. And, or like I said, somebody could have just went through a phase where they were acting out, or you weren't even acting out. It's what they people were told. But now that they're in spirit, they see what your destiny is, and they are so sorry for not believing in you. Somebody's intermittent fasting. Somebody be fasting here. It's that type of energy. So they sorry they believe the lies when they came to you. They sorry how they move when they didn't support you, or somebody really needed support and a person rather that person get it out the mud and they didn't support you. And now that they're back in spirit, they see the bigger picture. They see everything from face value. If you was the black sheep growing up, they see that you was the black sheep. If it was a lot of manipulation in the room, a lot of guilt tripping, a lot of lies and deception, they see that now. Because the same key players are doing the same moves. The trick they didn't play, they just tried to sharpen their tools. It didn't change. They just tried to change up the tools a little bit. Make it look unrecognizable. Or they're still moving in the same fuck energy and you're the only thing that's really evolving. The consistent is change, whether you're going for the best or the worst. And the person is finally seeing everything that's going on. And they believe in you now and they can do more for you now that they're in the spiritual and they see everything from face value versus them being here. 1616 angel number. I'll look it up for y'all. Other tabby. I I think that one died. Tabloid. Somebody could pay attention to like tabloids. Ice, ice, baby. Yo, I said blown to smithereens. That could be significant because I don't talk like that, and it hit me early, and I'm like, what? Huh? So somebody could have had an ancestor that used to say stuff like that. Okay, let me look at this. Manipulation, criticize some people life. I love your wisdom. Thank you. It's all love to you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell button on so you know when I go live, okay? But yes, I'm telling you, a person to make decisions and move a complete different way with a person, all because they're being manipulated. Like it was a story. It was a video I seen. It was like a lot of good people have bad stories in their life because somebody turned a blind eye. That person could have been moving, sweeping things under the rug, and you never even knew the truth because you turned a blind eye to that situation when you could have been that person that helped that person in that situation, but you more so act like you didn't see it, like it's not going on. What happens in my house stays in my house. And that's how some people that don't even deserve bad situations or bad stories get bad stories because somebody act like that it didn't happen. You see the abuse in the room, Eddie. You acting like you don't see it. Oh, you were manipulated to believe that it's not abuse. All right, 1616 signifies positive change, personal growth, and spiritual alignment. It encourages focus in on inner strength, positive thinking, and trusting your intuition. Didn't it just said, listen to your intuition. Somebody just need to believe in themselves and trust themselves. Heavy on the trust yourself, honey. You be knowing what's going on, you be knowing what you're feeling, but do you believe what you're feeling? Somebody knows somebody being sneaky. Somebody could have a feeling that somebody ain't even really pregnant. Um, it also suggests like, okay, it's been 5 months and you're still not big. Okay, I can't say that because I didn't get big to what, like 8 months, 9 months, and then it really started to show. But I was wearing big clothes, but I still had a little pudge, a little hump. I don't know, or somebody's just take it how it resonate. Okay, it also suggests new beginnings, particularly in areas related to family, relationship, and career. It urges embracing change with optimism. So new beginnings and opportunities, inner strength and resilience. It's a reminder that you have the inner strength to overcome challenges and navigate life transitions with confidence. New beginnings and opportunities often appears when you're on the verge of a significant change or new phase in your life, like a new relationship, career move, or personal growth. It's all love. Journey. Positive mindset. Maintaining a positive outlook and believing in your abilities is crucial for attracting good things into your life. Spiritual growth. 1616 can indicate a time of spiritual awakening or a need to reconnect with your spiritual path. Love in relationships. In the context of love, it could mean a new romantic interest is on the horizon or a deepening of existing relationships. Career. It suggests that new career opportunities may arise and a positive mindset is key to making the most of them. Family and home life. 1616 can also be linked to family finances and home life, suggesting the need for nurture and stability in those areas. Okay. Somebody's getting a new job or you've been applying for new jobs. Or somebody could already have a job and they don't like how they're being treated at the job. They don't like that paying at the job. So they've been looking for a better job and apply for other places before they actually quit that job. Take it how it resonates. You would know. Somebody, you're going to get approved for some type of new job. Somebody could be dealing with a karmic husband. So karmic baby daddy, karmic husband then came out. Somebody could be married and dealing with a karmic. Failed to manipulate energy. I'm telling you. Somebody is ascending. It's that energy like a person try to manipulate energy, try to manipulate the situations around them, try to manipulate things that's going on, but the truth still prevails. What happens in the dark always comes to the light. Or try to manipulate that they're not a karmic, but really they're in karmic energy. They're moving karmic as fuck. You're, I guess. Angel of adventure. Somebody here, you want to travel, you're going to be traveling a lot. Or you thinking about taking a vacation, take that vacation. Your angels are all around you for it. They're for it. Somebody here, you are a diamond in the rough. Anything. Grapes don't turn into wine for no reason. Grapes are the process of grapes. Let me think. More of the story, they got to smush the grapes to get wine. Diamonds, you can't just go out in the world and find diamonds and gold. You gotta dig for it. Somebody here, you're a diamond in the rough. So yeah, you went through some things. You may got your hands dirty. You may went through some seasons where you felt like you weren't gonna overcome it, but at the end of the day, you shine bright like a diamond. You come out that more wiser. You're rare. You're one of a kind. You're that energy people get in their life, but they only receive that energy once because it's you. It's like people think that they can find your energy in other people until they go out and deal with other people and realize your energy ain't in other people. You can adapt to struggle, but you can also adapt to change and transcend past struggle. It's that type of energy because you're a diamond in the rough. You've been through some things in your life, but you use that to mold your character and create you to grow, give you opportunity to extend versus stand in the rough. You stay in the dirt. You're like, no, I'm gonna transpire past. I'm a I'm gonna transpire past this. I'm gonna ascend past this, but I'm not gonna stay there. So you that energy that come once in a lifetime because people realize what they don't got when it's not there. So you could be the one that got away to a lot of people, but they didn't see what they had when they had it because they thought they could find you in other people. They thought you were replaceable to turn around and find out you're irreplaceable. Ancestors are living through you. Somebody here, your ancestors are living through you. So you could do things that your ancestors used to do. You could say sins that your ancestors used to do. Or like it's that energy of like your ancestors live through you, you could get flashback memories because they're putting that memory there. And when other people meet you, they see some of their ancestor in you, or you say something to ancestors and they're like, damn, like I didn't hear that since such and such. Mind control. Or a part of them manipulating energy was mind controlling the person. Or a karmic baby daddy tried to mind control the situation instead of owning up to their part. A karmic husband. How are you trying to this that energy of like a person go out and there could be a baby daddy in a situation, a karmic ex-husband. They bash the baby mama, they bash the wife, right? They got these two into it, but really the problem is him. This person's thinking they could do it better than that person, but that person's not telling that person where they fucked up at. They manipulating the situation completely, when really in reality, the karmic motherfucker that is you. But you go out to the world and preach this to the world and say this to the world and act the perfect part. When really in reality, how you moving is flawed. What you're doing is flawed. You're operating out of karmic energy. So it don't matter what this person pour into you. If you got your mind made up that you want to stay in toxicity, you're going to try to pull this person into toxicity. It's that type of energy. Where a person tried to mind control the situation. In the old reading, I said, these people, you got to realize that the person you have a kid with, that's your child's mentality, right? So let's take it further. Some people have kids with people and try to break down the mom, knowing that the mom's with the child 24/7, then hate the child because they got the mom's mentality, but you did everything to break the mom down. Not realizing everything, the mentality that she in, she's going to instill that into that child. So if she's broken down, insecure, what you think she going to teach your child to be? Not secure with herself, not to love herself because of what she dealing with you. You taking her through the ringer and then expect her to raise your child different, or the way you're treating the mom, you're shocked that your child deal with friends like that, lovers like that, but huh? Or this could be that energy of a karmic husband, karmic baby daddy, not really active in the kid life, but they show up with gifts and act like they're the greatest parent, internet parent. You act like you the greatest parent in the world, but you show up with gifts. But when it's times where a person really needs you, them hospital visits, them late nights, where the fuck are you? But to But to the world, you're the best dad. You show up, you don't miss anything. You taking pictures off this person's page to make it seem like you doing that and this doing. But you're not really active. You're not really doing you're not doing your part as a parent. Or somebody could have got abandoned by their father and need to pay attention to the fact that your daddy is karmic. And then take a step back, look in the mirror, and see how you moving. What traits did you pick up from this man? Because that was an example of what a man's supposed to look like to you, or how a man's supposed to move. Or an example of what type of man you're supposed to love and be with. Or take it farther, what type of friends you deal with. On the twin flame journey, I'm telling you, somebody is becoming more cautious to the mind control that was going on around them, people that manipulated the energy. When you got a twin flame dynamic that come together, it's such a strong, powerful dynamic that forces are going to try to tear it apart because they don't want them two together. Because if they're both walking in their purpose, they can create such big change, leadership roles, things like that. So they use family, friends, lovers, they use anything around them to tear these two people apart. Whereas the energy of like somebody's twin flame is really awakening to a lot that was going on around them. The karmic roles that they played. Control your anger, your biggest demise in the matrix. Somebody here, you be getting angry. Angry bird. And I'm not talking about the little side angry birds. You give main character energy. You the red angry bird with the he stay mad. It take about that much to get him down, and he stay there. The whole game, he's angry, and he's real red. Or somebody can get red when they angry. Signs of twin flames, and you seeing signs of your twin flames heavy on somebody's walking their twin flame journey, struggling to express himself. Somebody, your twin flame, really want to come forward and tell you how they feel. They struggling to express themselves when it comes to you. They don't know how to come at you. They don't know what to say to you. They don't even know how you gonna move with them because of what all didn't happen, what was established the last time y'all was together. So yeah, resonate. You let go, we're so proud. Somebody here, you let go of your twin flame whole time. New counterpart, divine one with karmic. I'm from Chicago. Where you from? And yes, girl, I am. I'm on my self-love journey and I love it here. I love it too much. Okay, somebody let go of their twin flame because they realize that you're going to stay in this karmic energy. There ain't nothing I could do about that. Whether your twin flame went off and got married with somebody, had a kid with somebody, I'm not going to keep holding on to it. I'm going to let that shit sink. Alright, thought you was alone. Ancestors always beside you. Hashtag fucked around and found out. Somebody thought that you was alone doing magic, or thought that they could manipulate situations and your ancestor was a fly on the wall. Like, oh really? So that's how that played out? No. How about we finna take you back? Now the truth finna come out because you just played on my baby top for real. Oh, you got what to say about my baby? Alright, watch this. It's that type of energy where it's like you can't really manipulate a situation or try to move. You could try to portray yourself one way to the public or other people, but the truth is always going to come out. What happens in the dark always comes to the light. You think you can attack and prey on an individual because they look alone, but you never know how big their spiritual team is behind them. And you can't see their spiritual team, especially when you're moving out of karmic energy. You can't even see their divinity. It's that type of energy where you cloaked when you go into these people's life. They don't see how divine you are, how tapped in, how intuitive you are. And that's why they try to treat you like you're regular. That's why they try to prey on you because they feel like you're alone. But they don't see your ancestors right beside you. They don't see your ancestors step in the room before you do. They don't see that. They only see you. And you look alone. You look like something easy to prey on. Stop blaming everybody for your own decision, your own actions. I'm telling you, somebody got caught up, or somebody could have been dealing with their twin flame. Your twin flame could have been married while you was dealing with them. They could have had a baby on you. Take it how it resonates. Somebody here, your twin flame or they could have just been cheating on you, got caught up dealing with somebody else. Um, and it's the energy of like, take a step back and look at self. It's a song called Accountability. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. 222 on the clock. Uh, balance and alignment. I'm about to see if I can find that song, okay? I forgot who it was by. Who was it by? I think it's that. We gonna see. Somebody here went through life and they was blaming everybody for why they worlds getting flipped upside down and fucked up. But really in reality, it's them. And they need to take a step back and look at themselves. Look at the things that they did out of anger. What type of energy? Alright, here it go. I be having a constant battle with my head game. Damn, you crazy for this one. You know I go through this every day. Look, I'm trying hard not to doubt myself. Why I ain't made it. Why I don't got wealth. Why I'm stuck in this hill. Why God not help. Fuck going on? Like what's the problem? Cause it's not myself. Hold up, T. You gotta take accountability. Nigga, why would God show you something you ain't showed him shit? Gotta stop waiting. That ain't patient. You gotta you ain't blow up yet. These niggas cannot F with you and they knowing that. Okay. You've overlapped but rap ain't got your focus yet. Bullshitting. I am bullshitting out here fucking with these hoes again, yeah. Now T, I just want a bitch to glow up with, yeah. Ooh, calling females bitches, okay. Look at the way you talk about females and you expect to have a divine feminine acquainting or present, but look at the. All right, let's just keep going, shall we? Okay. I just want to glow up with it. I want love, but always ending up hurt, not focusing. Behind love, I went broke hearts, and got broke up with. That shit hurt. That's what you get. Lowered your standards and settled for them. Confirmation. It's it's 1:23 a.m. over here. I just see the number at the beginning. Believe it or not. I'm from New Orleans. Much love to you. Love your sense of humor. Thank you. And tasteful mind of things. Food of Chicago. I love Chicago. Like Chicago was yes girl. That's my team actually. I got a Bears topper, but I'm gonna pop out with the pop out when you know. I gotta give them to them in pieces because they ain't ready for all my toppers. You hear me? I've never been there yet. You haven't? You haven't, girl. When you go stay in stay downtown, the nice areas. You know you don't want to go in the hood. You know you getting in the hood when it's a lot of litter on the ground. You know you getting into them hooded areas. Okay, y'all. Let's get back to this song because it's tea. All right. Basically, somebody lowered their settles and settled and mad at what they settled for. But I mean, you broke hearts and didn't expect to get your heart broke. Okay, supposed to play chess in this shit. You ain't playing checkerboard. In chess, it's the pawns and then it's the king, but they're all protecting the queen on the chessboard. Somebody didn't protect their queen. They sacrificed their queen to please the pawns on the board. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. These bitches trying to trap you. Why you nutting in them sex and raw? Why you doing that? Oh, oops, I skipped the line. Dodging out these weak hoes. You should have got a better one, nigga. Dogging out these weak. Okay. Oop. Dogging out these weak hoes. You should have got a better one, nigga. These bitches trying to trap you. I said somebody faking pregnant. Okay. Why you nutting in them sex and raw? Why you doing that? Somebody be fucking wrong, and you fucking with people that's trying to trap you. Then you dogging out hoes. But then let's look back at the hearts that you broke. Were they sincere with you? You know, it's just that type of energy. Take accountability. What you really on? Grind season. You ain't even posed to be fucking with these hoes. They fucking you, but they ain't genuinely fucking with you though. What you doing, damn dog? Yeah, you right, T. I'm dumb as hell. What the fuck I'm living for? I be walking up depressed and mad. I mean, you fucking with hoes, fucking with multiple females. STD don't mean sexually transmitted demons only. I mean, sexually transmitted diseases only. It's also sexually transmitted demons. So if this person got the demon of depression on them, this person got the demon of anger on them, this person got the demon of Jezebel, seduction on them, and you wonder why you carrying that baggage too. I mean, let's be real. Or you're doing it from a depressed state. All right. Mike catch an op put bullets in his chest and head. Oh. I had so many sad days laying stressed in bed, where I was living, but I wanted to be dead instead. My brother tripping, I ain't talked to my pops in weeks. All I hear is criticism when everybody speak. When I grew up wiping tears off my mama cheeks. Why the world so fucked up? Tell me honestly. You sounding weak. You ain't the only one that's been through it. Get through it. Get out of bed, get ahead, and get some shit grooving. You going to go to jail killing niggas or get killed stupid. T, it's a lot of shit you gotta quit doing. I know, man. Cause you ain't the same nigga. You like niggas, your brain bigger. You ain't like niggas, your brain bigger. Somebody need to use their brain instead of trying to be out on drills and shit. Where I'm from, some people don't believe in God. Shout out here. My favorite Michael Jordans. You gotta be my tour. I hear you, girl. I hear you. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's a battle between the spirit, not the flesh. And a lot of people leave themselves open for their spirit to be under attack because they operating out of the flesh and the materialism. I don't know. I don't know. You investigate, okay? You ain't made. You ain't made to make the news. You could make millions. Somebody is really smart, and it's a video I seen just recently. I didn't see the text. You gotta resend it. And dude was talking about how I think it was BMF. It was like a preview that they be popping up. Somebody could watch BMF. Sounds like New Orleans types. Yeah. I never been to New Orleans at all, so you gotta be my tour guide. But in the video, they was basically saying dude had both parents, but he in the streets, and he he basically saying like you got the brains, like you not like these people. These people was seeking father figures, and you could be making millions with the mind that you got, but you'd rather be in the streets. All right, you can't change niggas' feelings. You can't change bitches. I know. You the only thing that you can change, nigga. Damn, I guess you right, gang. All right, and I think it's a part two. Cause that's not the one I was looking for. But I mean, I don't do things for no reason. You feel me? I think it was one tee up. Part two. Yep, I knew it was a part two. All right, la 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 la. I'm gonna take out the story whole time. Okay. Damn, Ty, you made this bitch too? The fuck got into you? Take accountability. Can't blame nobody if it's me. How you get locked and blame it on the cops? You in the streets. All my problems stay for me, not Barack or Kennedy. All my problems stay for me, not Barack or Kennedy. They make excuses for the wrong and justify stupidity. White people blame black. Black people blame white. Christians blame the devil. Non-believers blame God. High niggas blame sober. Sober niggas blame high. We got women blaming niggas. We got niggas blaming women. He flashing money, blaming bitches when they make him spend it. Yeah, it's that energy of like you flashing what you got and expect not to attract gold diggers. But then you get mad at the type of people that you attract, but you led with what you got. Okay. She put her body on the gram and posted naked pictures. How she blaming niggas when they fuck and get the face and dip? Ooh. Ooh. It's the energy of you posting things you have naked online. You posting thirst traps and expect to not trap somebody that's thirsty just to freak you tooted and booted. Look at how you leading. Look at how you're representing yourself. You looking like a sex symbol, a Jezebel, versus how a real woman's supposed to move and act. Don't let the Jezebel spirit get you confused. It's literally a video I just seen, and she was like, the Jezebel spirit. I am more so make sexualize. They idolize sexualization and call it femininity, divine feminine energy. I'll have to find it because I'm gonna post it as a reel because I don't want to misquote her. How could people see demons but can't see when the next time you get married or find love? I could see all that. I don't get what you kind of asking. Some people can see demons. Some people can see. You got seers. You got people that see auras. You got people that see spirits on people. Everybody gifts is different. You got people that got all gifts. Not all gifts, but they got multiple gifts where they can see spirits, auras. They can see the future. They can see the past, present. This is past, present, future energy. Okay. It ain't making sense. Nowadays, parents blaming kids when the parents is the reason why the kids is the way they is. I teach this, y'all. It's the parents like, I don't know why he acting like that. Well, who raised him? Hmm? Who raised him? Come on now. Who broke him? Who was the first to break his heart? Who was the first to break her heart? Who was the first to abandon her? And then you wonder why your kid chasing behind females that abandon them and hot and cold with them. I mean, let's be serious. When they parents is the reason, okay. The snitch blame the bros and then the bros blame the snitch. The government be blaming niggas and niggas blaming the government. We kill each other, need to blame us the way we struggling. The youngins blame the OGs blame the youngins. Then we got everybody blaming everybody but they self. Tell somebody what they doing wrong and they get all defensive. Yeah, a lot of people don't like hearing the truth about themselves and what they doing wrong, so they defensive type. And they keep it's the energy of they popularizing. They're making the most fakest people, the most ignorant people popular, but they silence the most realist people. Or they try to ban, like I be seeing situations where a person will state their opinion and they speaking straight facts and they try to get that person canceled because they're being real. Huh? Okay. Instead of trying to listen, they're gonna try and argue with you, and then some might get violent. You're stuck in your ways and you don't wanna really hear it. But the hardest place for motherfuckers to look is in the mirror, blaming you. Take accountability, take accountability. You're stuck in your ways and you don't wanna really hear it. But the hardest place for mother, okay, yeah. Same thing. Alright, and it's by one T up. One up T. More the story is take accountability. How you mad you attracting hoes, but all you did your life was break hearts, and then you chose to settle with a hoe, and then mad that the hoe's gonna be a hoe. Hmm? But you settled. But you trying to blame the hoe for doing what she best at doing, doing what she or he do. Huh? How that work? Or you mad that you broke hearts, you played with the genuine people in your life, and then you got what you deserve. You got what was on your vibration, on your level. Because you slapped God, divine, whatever you believe in the face and said, no, fuck this. I'd rather have this. And now you got what you rather have. Because when your God or divine tried to bless you, you smacked them in the face and said, fuck that blessing. I know what's best for me. And now you got what's best for you, but you don't want to take accountability for the shoes that you're walking in the now, for what you attract and settled for. But you slapped. It's You shitted on the gift that your God, your ancestors gave you, but you mad that you're dealing with a hoe now? Hmm? I mean, do that make sense? And you mad that your bro's a snitch? You blame the cops and everybody else, but you open yourself up to that when you in that field. You open yourself up for people that could potentially betray you. Snakes, robbers, thieves. You gotta think, if I'm out committing murder, that person's committing murder. Imagine what type of vibrations and frequencies I open myself up to. As in, like, okay, you could potentially, I could be around 50 snitches. that act hard. You froze up when we went on the drill. And I didn't expect you to be a snitch. What? But you're mad that he's snitching when you opened yourself up to that energy. How are you mad? You opened yourself up to robbers, thieves, killers, and you put all your trust and banked on them. But are they trustworthy people? See, they only trustworthy when they riding for you and they doing for you. But not when they turn against you, they not trustworthy. But I mean, if you sit back and see what they do to other people, and you expect it to not be you, huh? Oh, they ain't trustworthy no more because now they're doing it to you because they turned on you. But look at how they, huh? Like, okay, I guess. I could people, I believe we in a depressed last time. I don't. I think that the Bible projects fear. I believe we are in an energetic shift. And a lot of low vibrational things are being wiped off this realm. I believe okay, people are gonna have to make a choice about who you wanna be. I told you, I said pick a side. But it's just that energy, like you opened yourself up to that realm of people. You dogging, you doing people wrong, you fucking off on different females, and you expect you bringing them money, and then you expect these same said hoes to not try to trap you. They were attracted to you for your money, and then you already giving you freaking on them raw and nutting in them, and you expect them not to try to trap you when they know you got money, but you laugh with what you have, huh? Huh? And then you mad at what you settle for. You want real love, but you're in a contracted love where it's just about money and sex. It felt good to your vessel, to the flesh, but not your spirit. That's the difference between a Jezebel and a divine feminine. The Jezebel, it only feel good to your flesh. It's not gonna help you grow because it feeds off of destinies, and it feeds off of, what am I trying to say? You being broken, low vibrational state, generational curses. It feeds off of that. So it's not gonna help you grow. It's not gonna push you to grow. It wants you to stay there because it's feeding off your energy. Whereas the divine feminine is about purpose, love, truth, clarity. Don't get it wrong, a divine feminine can get freaky, but that don't mean they out freaking on any and everything. Let's get it cracking. South Africa in the house. Hey, all the way to Africa. We love you. Well, I love you. I can only speak for myself. You gonna see me in Africa. That's the end goal. I'm trying to go home. Fuck America. I'm trying to go home. I'm tired of this bitch. But yeah, it's just the energy. At the end of the day, you can't play with people heartstrings, play with people feelings. They didn't expect that shit to not catch up to you with somebody you take more serious. Huh? You shocked at the type of baby mama you got? I mean, look at the one that was wifey material. You tried the side hoe, and the one that was side, not even side hoe material, because I ain't with the side hoes, but the one that was wifey material, you tried to put in the side hoe position, and took the one that act like a side hoe, move like a side hoe, and does that role in the wifey position, and you're mad? Hmm. That's interesting. How you mad at what you chose? You picked your poison and literally fell on your face. Don't be up shit creek now. You picked that. Don't try to guilt trip and pick the blame story. You cheated on what was solid to you. You played with what was solid to you, and now you got a motherfucker that's a dog like you, and you're mad, and you want love. You want somebody you could grow with. Everybody deserves love, but don't smack divine in the face when they give you real love, and then they give you what you was looking for. Now you want to complain. No, take accountability so you can grow, and you don't make the same mistake again. It's that type of energy. Music. Y'all, my knees is dead. They is kneeing. Oh, I'm waiting on the music to play, or it's already playing, y'all. This one be acting funny on me. So it's just that energy. If somebody was dealing with somebody and that person that they were dealing with got caught up, it could go both ways. Resentment by Beyonce, Matrimony came on, they came out too. So I mean, it's that energy. Like at the end of the day, don't play with people's feelings and emotions because when it's showtime, it ain't so fun. It ain't so fun when it's you, but it's fun when you're doing it. A lot of people, you realize what you don't got when it ain't there. You can only play for somebody for so long. People don't stay dumb long for it. They may stay dumb for a little bit, delusional, because they was leaving with a pure intent. They was leaving from a heart space. And I do believe love can make you blind. But when a person awakens to who you are and how you move, ain't enough love in the world could save you from that person walking away from you and choosing self. Ain't enough love in the world. You ain't gonna be able to play on them heartstrings like you used to. Because they ain't got that soft spot for you like they used to. And now you gotta deal with what you chose. I mean, it was fun. It ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun. It was fun when it was going on, when you had the excitement there, the joy. Oh, it was real fun. But it ain't so fun now that that person ain't right though. Because you banked on them never leaving. You banked on playing with that person. But now you got people that's playing with you and your feelings in your heart. And now you just gotta sit back and feel every emotion that other person felt trying to love you. And you made it so hard. Oh, my chest. Somebody's chest be hurt. It's like tight. Ooh. Oh, somebody feel like they was no good. Like I said, at the end of the day, oh, my chest. Somebody meditate when you get chest pain. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I'm 22 years young. At the end of the day, right? You don't do right by the gifts divine give you, you won't get that gift again. You don't get exactly what you were seeking. And by the time you're ready for your gift, you done fucked it off and fumbled that. You're stuck with what you were seeking. At the end of the day. And it ain't so fun when you're stuck with that because you eventually outgrow it. Some people never get that caliber of a person ever again. Just because of how they treated it when they had it. Alright, y'all, I'm going to close out with this deck. And, hey, y'all, I'm going to be gone. Well, I'm going to be on my way. Somebody's Afro-Mexican. So, yeah, it's just that type of energy, y'all. Somebody feel depressed, but they don't realize that they're the reason of their depression. Granted, we go through things. Kids can be depressed, yes. But it's like, how did you add to your situation to make it worse? Versus outgrowing it, you know? It's that type of energy. Somebody here, your child is an heir of a reincarnated ancient goddess. This deck is actually too big for my hands. I got tiny hands. Alright. Centuria backfire. That's a Latino spell work. Y'all, I'm learning the difference between the cultures and the heritages and the spell work. Yeah. Santeria is Latino spell word. Brujeria. Damn. Okay. More the story is somebody deals with Latino, and they were doing spell work on a person, and it backfired. Somebody's really tried to just do spell work on a person because they controlling the spark. Somebody wants you to know that you're the reason they really growing. Like, my chest, y'all, my chest. It's amazing that you're very young and have this much knowledge. I'm telling you, life will whoop my ass. As a reader, I get my ass beat and then I gotta heal it so then I can heal other people. I gotta gain the wisdom. Life was, life was life, but I mean, I'm grateful, I'm 33 and just got on it about 25. Hey, it's better now than never, right? New love worth the investment. Somebody here, a new lover is worth the investment, and somebody could have went to their past, or somebody could have been like torn between two decisions, but it was only because the person was trying to control somebody through Santeria. Facts. What's facts? Somebody here, you're very intuitive. You can tell people things is happening, things are playing out. This is gonna happen. I feel this off that person. Da da this and that. The third. You lead people with your intuition because you lead yourself with your intuition, and people are scared of it because people are going through awakenings and shit is actually playing out how you said it would play out. And it's what the fuck? Clock it, everybody in line. Alright. You're attracting, not chasing. That person is doing spells. Yeah. Somebody really don't believe somebody doing spells on their ass, and they really they doing it to control you for real. Somebody is walking in faith, not sight. Somebody here, your faith stronger than your sight. You understand that. I believe, and when I believe and I have faith, things may play out. They may play out when I want it to, and they may not. But I walk in faith, or I walk in faith because I understand that my intuition is straight from the source. So I have faith that I'm right. But these people don't have faith in you, and then they fuck around and find out you was right. I mean, somebody here, you're coming into a season of booked and busy because you've accepted the truth about people, about a person, place, thing, and you realize that you can't force nobody's hand to do shit that you want them to do or move how you want them to move. And because you accepted this truth, you looked at the person, the caliber of the person that's in front of you versus what you thought they could be, the potential of them. You're looking at what they're showing you, not the potential of what you want them to be or what you hope and pray for them to be, or what they introduced you to in the beginning and how they moving now. Somebody is looking at somebody at face value. It's like, yeah, nah. It is what it is. You showed your true colors. Now I'm going to move accordingly, or I'm going to move right up out your life. It is what it is, though. Thank you for showing who you really is. And somebody here, now you coming into this booked and busy season. Because what if these people was really blocking your blessings for real? I mean, it's like a person being around you only to use you and drain you of your divine inheritance. And then you're shocked that you don't have anything, but they on the other end of karma because they're reaping off your karmic debt. How are you shocked? Their intent was to siphon your energy, your gifts, your destiny. So now you're in poverty, you're in lack, but these people are in luxury. Facts. Oh, you said that. You got any kids? I got one. Mm-hmm. Can't spoil. Somebody wants to spoil you. Somebody, you got some money coming in, or this could be that energy, or you want to spoil. Somebody could have not used to having nice things. Walked out of heaven, jagged edge. Somebody feel like they threw their whole destiny away. Like, that's what it is. Yeah, baby. You finally awakening. You finally see the truth. Epiphany. At the end of the day, somebody could been in an energy where you weren't really spoiled, or you weren't really sheltered, or you always had to work hard for what you wanted. You're not used to having what you want, or having the finances back in it type of energy, or having enough where it's like, okay, I got to take care of my kids, pets. I don't have enough. I got to pay bills. I can't really spoil myself how I want to. Somebody, you're going to come into this season where you're wealthy, well off, and have plenty, where you're going to be able to spoil yourself. Or somebody, you treat yourself how you want other people to treat you. I take myself on dates because if I get into a relationship with somebody, I'm I'm going to expect you to do that. I mean, you're not even doing what I do for myself. What? That's the part of my self-love energy. What? Like, come on now. My standard bar is not low, baby. That's not even the bare minimum. What? One is good. Hard time is having by somebody that wasn't supposed to have kids. Hmm. I feel it. I mean, at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes, I mean, the type of person I had a baby with, and now he's deceased. I'd be like, looking at the journey. I had to heal not only the fires that he started when he was here, but I had to also heal other emotions that was attached to that situation after him passing. Because it's like, even though you passed, I'm still healing the fires that you started when you were here. So I had to go through those emotions. So at the end of the day, that person was there to spark an awakening with you, help you grow, help you elevate. So just look at it as an opportunity to grow and not make the same mistake again, you know? Somebody here, you got money coming in, somebody has anger issues, or somebody really want to come in and spoil somebody because they realized how they breadcrumbed you with love, breadcrumbed you with affection, breadcrumbed you with finances, breadcrumbed you when it comes to communication. I like how you said that. Yeah, everything is an opportunity to grow. Everything. And it's going to push you into a higher self and to not do the same shit again. Because I learned the wisdom, I learned the red flags attached to that situation, so I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. That taught me be careful who you have a kid with. Really get to know the person. Or just because you think you know the person, really get to know them. Pay attention. Somebody gonna get out the streets. If somebody really be in the streets, this is a no return. That's just to say, nyam, cut it. Past energy, heavy on the no return. That came out twice. Y'all hear that? Somebody feel like they even through their destiny where they scared. They don't know what to do. Get back right with you, cause I don't know what to do. They feel like they can clear up karmic debt if they make it right with you. And they mama misled them talking about if she really love you, she'd come back to you. No, because if she walked away, what is that song? When a woman's better, no matter how you feel, it ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do. It's like running out of love. So you're gonna be sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting. Where's she at? Where he at? Because she fed up. I'm tired of your shit, man. Them bitches can have you. They can deal with your shit, cause I'm not. I did it long enough. I'm cool. That's why they said start off as friends first. I learned that even you could be friends with a person and not know them. Because that's a friend. They only come around and show you what they want you to see. But it's not the same as being intimate and being with a person. You could be friends with a person and not know they're domestically abusive until you get in a relationship. It's like, damn, that's how you move. So I just really feel like you got to get to know a person on a soul level, intimate. A lot of people rush in bed and they miss a lot of red flags that they would have seen at first. Or situations where you have a baby out of having sex with a person. You send me swinging. They wait for the day because you send them swinging. Or they're really shocked at who you are and how you move as an individual. Your intuition be on the money. Yeah. So yeah, I learned that. That's something I definitely learned, that you could be friends with a person for years and not really know how they is in a relationship. Because there's two different relationships. A friend and a lover is two different things. Our child is an heir of an ancient goddess. Yeah, somebody here, your kid is a reincarnated ancient goddess, whereas ancient Egyptian, an ancient Indian goddess. Imagine you awaken them. Somebody here, you awakened your family and friends, or you awaken this particular family member, a particular friend, and somebody is so mad that you awakened them because how dare you? How dare you? They supposed to stay asleep. They supposed to be in the illusion. You fucking up the program. You got me crazy over you, and it's getting stronger. And somebody feelings just they're getting real strong for a person, and they fall deep in love with you. Calming your energy mask off. Didn't I say somebody? A part of somebody trying to destiny swap with a person that was trying to copy their essence, clone them, act like them, move like them, walk like them, talk like them. It's like that energy of like the only reason, okay, let's say somebody watched their twin flame journey, right? The only reason your twin was attracted to this person is because they reminded them of you. But they didn't realize this person was copying you. You fucking with people that's fans of me. What is that song, Fuck Boy by Trina? She said that basically the girl was a number one fan. Bitch would do anything for a fucking retweet. Like you fucking with you fucking with fans. And they came in, act like you, move like you, got them there, help. They got them to that point where they was in love with them, and then they really started to show their ass, or got to the point where they got married, got to the point where they had a kid, and they really showed their ass. Really did. Somebody could be transgender. Somebody feel like somebody love is sweet and heavenly. Okay, my bad. I like the song. It's what is it called? You send me. Even as much time passes, their heart is really sure about a person, so they'll wait for the day. Don't walk away. Don't close the journey. Don't close this path. Don't walk away. We meant to be. That's how somebody feel. At the end of the day, to each his own. Somebody here, you're very faithful, or when you're in love, you're a very faithful lover. And somebody is finally realizing the rarity of loyalty. It's the energy of, like, I'd rather have loyalty over. Somebody could have the mentality, I'd rather have loyalty over love. Because if you love me, you could still hurt me and say you did it because you love me. But if you're loyal to me, you wouldn't even think about hurting me. Because your loyalty is there and let the love follow. Somebody's mentality could be that. So somebody is finally realizing how rare it is for somebody to be faithful, for somebody to be loyal. Somebody is realizing that. Because when you go out there and play in the field and play in these streets, you realize how many sewer rats crawl about the sewer. And they're not loyal. They're not faithful. But I mean, you're playing in that field. What did you expect? Somebody be doing love spells on the person. Or that's a part of that magic that backfired. No matter how many love spells they do, they'll never get you back. Confirmation, that's that magic that backfired. Somebody was playing the magic, and the part of that magic, 111, was love spells. They really trying to get this person back, but it's only to control them, and they were controlling them in a relationship due to love spells, due to witchcraft. They probably got a baby or got married due to which everything they got was built off of spell work. And now it's crumbling. I mean, what did you expect? What is that? What is that clip? Did you really something? I can't even remember. Made a mockery of somebody to be walking in the same shoes. Somebody made fun of somebody's storms. I just saw a video on Facebook. He was like, everybody want that chosen life until you really got to go through the chosen life. Chosen's got to get it out the mud, get it out the gutter. That's what he said. He was like, you go through that homeless season, you go through that season of lack, you go through that season of being in hermit mode, being alone, while not having shit. You want the chosen life until it's really time to step up and play that role. He said, but take your ass over there to the devil's side because the chosen life is patience for the blessings. Blessings come with patience. You got to go through the hardship. You got to go through that darkness to get it. But I mean, the devil's accepting, but you get it quick. And a lot of people take their ass over there and make deals with entities and deities so they can get it quick, but they lose it just as quick. Or they might take some time to lose it. But then when the roles change and the chosen ones come up, well, who do you think gonna fall down? All right, close out the band because I'm finna go. You hear me? Somebody here, you coming into new beginnings. Somebody could be Creole. That's a blend of African, Europe, and some Levantine. Slow down. I just wanna get to know you. Who is that song by? But don't turn around because that little round thing looks good to me. Somebody could be petite, but you got a booty type of petite. Like, you may be tiny, but she got a dunk. She got a dunk. Okay, underdog on the come up. Like I said, somebody on the come up. You've been an underdog for a minute. For a minute, you kept your head. Bobby Valentino, yes. Ooh. Okay, somebody here, you've been an underdog for a long time. A lot of people didn't think you was gonna make it. A lot of people bet against you. A lot of people didn't support you because they didn't see the vision. It's that type of energy. And somebody here, you want to come up type of energy. Somebody's a lucid dreamer here. Somebody is repeating the same past actions and past mistakes as their ancestors. It's the energy of, like, okay, let's say I got ancestors that's on their twin flame journey, right? And instead of them following their heart and healing and tapping into their mission, they settle for other lives and karmic paths, right? Then it gets passed down to another generation where, damn, I acknowledge I'm hurting. I acknowledge how I feel, but I'm afraid to move my feet. Confirmation, this could be somebody. But you're in a room where they settle for a karmic situation and you see that they're misery and they're not following their path and they never made it back to who they really love. But you repeated it. Okay, you're grieving the life you thought you were going to have. Somebody could be crying a lot in the present moment. Destiny swap ritual backfire. Cleanse yourself. Somebody here, you take on too many people's storms. You be fighting battles and taking on energy that ain't even yours. People calling you a demon dumping, but it's really they dumping their demons on you. They feel lighter, but you feel like you carrying a huge ass load. They bringing their problems to you. You trying to solve their problems. They don't want the solution. They just want to vent. I'm a solution based individual. I'm gonna give you a solution. But what we not finna do is have you call me and then I give you any solution and you make an excuse around every solution I give you. That's what we not finna do. Cause at this point you just demon dumping. And I don't have the capacity, ma'am or sir. It's either you're gonna listen to the solution, but what we not finna do is throw you no fucking pity party. Feel your emotions, yes. But we not finna stay there. And if you ain't trying to take the criticism or the information that I'm trying to give you or the solutions, what are we doing? Because from where I'm sitting at, you just want to dwell in this shit. And I'm giving you solutions to solve it, but you got an excuse of this solution, that solution, this solution. Well, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I'm giving you logical information, and you acting like it's an attack on you. Fuck no, this is what we not finna do, and you're not finna keep calling my phone. Or somebody, you got that person that call your phone and they always negative, always just want to demon dump, but they don't listen to the solutions. I'm not finna do that with you, ma'am or sir. Because at this point, I'm carrying your demons. Somebody feel like you a part of me. I'm gonna close out with this song because it's the last thing that's playing before I get off live. But like I said, somebody here, you're grieving the life that you thought you were gonna have. It's that energy of like you plan a life with somebody or people, and you come across people. You got these friends. You fall out with friends, family, lovers, shit like that, and you realize that the life that you thought you were gonna have is not the life that you have now. And you really gotta grieve that shit. You really gotta feel it because that was a part of you. That's something that you thought was going to play out, transpire, and then you realize that's not what it is. That's not what my new beginnings look like. That's not what I'm walking in. Damn, you was a catalyst to my growth. You was a catalyst for me, but you're not meant to come to the end with me. You're not meant to come to the top with me. Damn. So it's that type of energy. Somebody you're really grieving, and that's a part of your healing. Letting go of that illusion that you held on to for so long and you thought was gonna be. And just realizing that was a part of helping me grow. But all right, I'm gonna do this last song. Somebody's in a toxic cycle and repeating. They say the devil takes the best of us. I guess I always knew you weren't like the rest of us. Somebody knew somebody was different. They knew it. You held the party in your hand like it would slip away, like moments passed. How I miss the way you used to laugh. Is that the way it goes? You trade your soul to be a rose? Give everything you got to give before you got to go. I guess that no one knows. I guess that I just didn't see the lows. Oh, we all fall. I wish you told me how you felt that night. Now I'll never get to change your mind. But with all the memories, you'll always be a part of me. I'll tell your mother how we used to laugh, but it's never gonna bring you back. Now you're only a memory, but you'll always be a part of me. Somebody, you didn't tell somebody how you felt a night. Or this could be about somebody that's deceased. I remember times when we stay up till morning light. I said Grand Rising. I remember how you say how much you miss those nights. And I wish that I'd have noticed all those cracks in your smile. Because it took a while. Damn. Or somebody, you didn't tell somebody how you felt. You more so just went MIA. And when they was around you, when you was smiling through pain and smiling through fighting demons and fighting battles, they didn't see the cracks in your smile. They didn't see you was depressed or not happy. They didn't see that. They only seen you smiling. Because it took a while. We can put stars together, planting roots, and live together. We could have been kings of our own kingdom had you let me help you. But your condition to believe it only makes you weaker. Somebody didn't open up and they thought that if they did, it'd make them weaker. Till it chokes you and you're barely breathing. Somebody don't realize they need help until they drown in it. Type energy. Alright, I wish you told me how you felt that night. Now, never get to change your mind. Somebody wish that somebody would have told somebody how they felt because they could have changed their mind. This could be about a lover. This could be about an ancestor. Whether somebody took the easy way out and like committed suicide, and they wish that like somebody would have, instead of you trying to bury how you really feel, I wish you would have been honest about how you felt and I could have helped you through that storm that you was battling. You never even know if I felt that same storm or I sat with them thoughts, but you took that route. You know, I didn't realize that, yeah, you was smiling through the pain, but I didn't know that's how you really felt. Like you feel like you ain't want to be here, but you made it look good. This could be about somebody walking away from a situation. I got three different scenarios. This could be about somebody walking away from a situation and through all the demons that you was fighting, all the battles you was fighting, all the pain and hardship you was going through, they didn't see the cracks in your smile. They didn't see your hurt because you made the hurt look so good. Or they seen it hurt, but then you bounce back up and you smiling. And they think everything cool, but you ain't give them the chance to explain themselves because you got the fuck. That's another scenario. Well, I got two scenarios, not three. Three could be significant. Somebody could be cracking trays. Um, if not cracking trays, somebody could be born on the third month. Somebody could be born on the third day, or they could be their life path number, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here. I love y'all. I've been on here way too long. I love you, my spiritual gang. Love, namaste. Know about this bitch. I call back all my energy, my power, and I return yours back to you. Um, I do wish you all well and a grand night. And you'll see me when you see me. All back. Somebody wanted all back. Chris Brown. So somebody's really stuck in the past and stuck on the timeline, stuck on the state line. Somebody really found out they loved somebody when it was too late. It's like falling out of love. No matter how you feel. Look up the song. What is that song by? When a woman's fed up. Alright, anyways, I'm about this bitch. All my information will be in the description box from my Patreon group chat. My business card is digital. It's the Popo link. That's how to contact me and book readings and things like that. That'll be in the description box. And for any donations, that'll be in the description box. I love you all so much, and I'm about this bitch. Mwah. I say I call back on all my energy and my power, and I return yours back to you with the grace and ease. I'm out.